You are paying for things right now that you have completely forgotten about. Not once, not twice, every single month. And the companies charging you are counting on it. By 2028, you won't own anything, and you might not have money for rent either. The invisible subscription trap is designed to bleed your bank account dry until it's too late. Apps downloaded and forgotten. Free trials auto-converting to paid plans. Subscription boxes arriving unopened. Gym memberships gathering dust. Premium software used exactly once, then charged forever. This video is about something that doesn't have a name yet, but it will. Researchers are calling it subscription poverty. By 2028, it's projected to affect 80% of households. It's not about being irresponsible. It's not about being bad with money. It's the result of a meticulously engineered psychological trap built by billion-dollar companies staffed by behavioral scientists. Ryan gets up. He opens his banking app. His face changes. He starts scrolling and scrolling and scrolling through charges he never noticed before. The subscriptions light up as he scrolls, each one highlighted in glowing orange. The total begins counting upward: $47, $89, $134, $212, $287. By the end of this video, you will never look at a free trial the same way again. The convenience you think you're getting is the trap you're already in. This is subscription poverty, the hidden trap of 2026, a systematic financial extraction designed by the world's most sophisticated behavioral psychologists. And it's targeting you right now. Trap number 1, the forgetting fee. This is how companies discovered that human memory has an exploitable flaw and built a billion-dollar industry around your inability to track ongoing costs. When did I sign up for this? When companies switched to subscriptions, they discovered something extraordinary. People are dramatically worse at tracking ongoing costs than one-time costs. Same price, completely different psychological pain. Psychology trick, pain of paying reduction. Every charge is small enough to fall below your financial attention threshold. Your brain never triggers the discomfort it would for one large purchase. An animated brain scan, the pain of paying region lights up bright red for $300. For $14.99, it barely flickers. A subscription company executive claps. Subscription companies call the period between sign-up and cancellation passive revenue. The longer you stay without thinking about it, the more valuable you become. Their ideal customer forgot they have it. StatCard. The average consumer underestimates their monthly subscription spend by $133 per month. At 2026 prices, that gap is even wider. That's financial invisibility by design. In 2025, companies introduced usage smoothing notifications, messages designed to remind you that you recently used the product, even minimally, to prevent cancellation. A single podcast play, one document view, it's enough. Action step, do the stranger test. Look at every subscription and ask, if a stranger showed you this charge on your statement, would you recognize it immediately? If not, cancel it tonight. Trap number 2, the micro price illusion. Why $9.99 is the most expensive number you know. This is charm pricing taken to psychological warfare. Ryan highlights his streaming services: Netflix, Hulu, Disney+, Max, Apple TV, Peacock, Spotify, YouTube Premium. One by one, he adds them up. The total shocks him. And this is just streaming. The subscriptions animate as individual drops of water, each tiny and harmless. But as they pile up, they become a flood. Small charges aggregate into financial drowning. Here is a number that should terrify you: $9.99. Not because it's expensive, because it isn't. That's exactly the point. It's designed to bypass your financial defense system. Psychology trick, charm pricing. Prices ending in 99 reduce perceived cost. Your brain rounds down, not up. $10 triggers friction. $9.99 is under 10. That gap generates billions annually. Meanwhile, companies offer 3 tiers: basic, standard, premium, specifically designed to make standard look like the smart, moderate choice, even though it's where the profit lives. You didn't choose standard. Standard chose you. You didn't choose standard. Standard was chosen for you. The decoy effect in action. The profitable middle tier dressed up as compromise, engineered as inevitability. Pure manipulation. In 2026, the average streaming household pays for 5.4 services. That's $63 per month on video streaming alone, before music, gaming, productivity tools, cloud storage, and food delivery enter the picture. Stat. Bundle cost of 5 streaming, 1 music, 1 cloud storage, 1 gaming service equals approximately $147 per month, $1,764 annually. Many households double or triple this. Psychology trick, boiling frog pricing. Price increases are small and gradual enough that consumers rarely notice or respond. Your brain normalizes the new price within 60 days of the first charge. Slow extraction prevents escape. Trap number 3, the free trial funnel. The 30-day contract you didn't know you signed. This is where voluntary exploration becomes permanent financial commitment through psychological default settings. Ryan finds 6 subscriptions that all started as free trials. He never intentionally paid for a single one of them. A flashback plays, the sign-up page, free for 30 days, the credit card field, hidden below. The word free transforms into fees. The studio audience gasps. It was never about generosity, it was always about automatic extraction disguised as hospitality. Ryan tries to cancel one subscription, animated cancellation flow, 5 screens, an "Are you sure" page, an offer to pause instead, a "Will miss you" video, a final confirmation requiring him to type cancel in capitals. Visual, a maze labeled cancellation flow. Each dead end is a dark pattern. Pause instead, get 3 months free, talk to an agent. The exit exists but is deliberately hidden behind systematic frustration. In 2024, the FTC introduced click-to-cancel rules requiring companies to make cancellation as easy as sign-up. By 2026, most companies have technically complied while simultaneously introducing new friction in adjacent steps. And then there's the emotional manipulation layer. "We'll miss you. Your progress will be lost. Your friends use this." These aren't service messages. They're retention scripts written by psychologists trained in attachment theory. Fear of loss/attachment engineering. Cancellation pages use loss framing. You'll lose access to everything you've built, rather than gain framing. Loss aversion makes humans twice more sensitive to losing something than gaining equivalent thing. Never sign up for a free trial without setting a calendar alarm on day 7, not day 29. Companies count on you waiting until the last minute and then missing the window. Day 7 gives you time. Trap number 4, the subscription creep. How essential became a moving target. What started as one Netflix subscription has grown into an entire ecosystem you never consciously chose to build. The bar chart of Ryan's monthly subscription spend grows taller with each year, like a skyscraper under construction. By 2026, it reaches top of screen, dwarfing him completely. There's a phenomenon economists now call subscription creep. It's the result of an entire economic system gradually reclassifying things that were once free, one-time purchases, or bundled as separate recurring revenue streams. Category normalization. When enough companies in a category switch to subscriptions, consumers begin to see the model as the new normal, making resistance feel unusual or unreasonable. The category defines expectation. Consumer willingness to pay subscription equals growing. Number of categories with subscription options equals exploding. Consumer attention span for tracking stays flat.
The gap is the profit.
The result is something researchers are beginning to document seriously: households where subscription costs are eating meaningful, measurable portion of disposable income. Not because households are reckless, but because the baseline of what costs money expanded invisibly. What makes this a poverty trap is the compounding effect. Money spent on subscriptions is money not saved, not invested, not building any equity. Pure extraction leaving no asset behind. Apply the ownership test. For every subscription, ask, do I own anything after paying this? If the answer is no, it must compete harder for its place in your budget. Trap number 5, the bundle trap. When saving money costs you more. The genius of making you pay for 5 things to get the 2 you actually want at discount. The bundle appears as value pack gift box. Ryan opens it excitedly, then holds up each item one by one. 3 of them go directly into animated tree useless. Paid for 5, using 2. The bundle is genius. And not in a good way. Bundling does 3 things simultaneously: makes individual prices look small, commits you to paying for unneeded items, makes total feel like deal even when net spending increases. Anchoring plus bundled value illusion. The "you'd pay $54 separately" anchor makes $29.99 feel like a win, even if you only wanted $12 of the value. Your brain compares to anchor, not to actual need. Split screen animation. Left, Ryan before bundle, paying $12 monthly for 1 app he loves. Right, Ryan after bundle, paying $29.99 for 5 apps, using 2, occasionally 3rd. Savings counter shows negative. In 2026, tech giants have introduced super bundles, ecosystem lock-ins that combine cloud storage, media streaming, productivity software, and device support into single monthly fee. These bundles are genuinely convenient but create deep switching costs. Once you're using 5 services in one bundle, switching providers means losing access to all 5 simultaneously. The effort cost of switching keeps users paying even when better deals exist. The most powerful version of this trap is the ecosystem. Apple One, Amazon Prime, Google One, Microsoft 365 plus extras. Once your files, music, contacts, backups, family plan are inside one ecosystem, cost of escape isn't just monthly fee. The a la carte recalculation. Unbundle your bundles on paper. List what you actually use. Price each item individually from competitors. Often, 2 targeted individual subscriptions beat 1 bundle packaging 8 unneeded services. Trap number 6, the identity subscription. When your personality has a monthly fee. This is the most psychologically sophisticated trap on this list, and it's accelerating rapidly in 2026, targeting your sense of self. Ryan sees a premium subscription advertised by his favorite influencer. "This app is literally who I am." Ryan nods. He subscribes. 2 months later, he can't explain what it actually does for him. Ryan's profile page fills with premium badges, small glowing icons showing he's a member of various communities, platforms, tool stacks. He looks successful. His bank balance quietly shrinks in the corner unnoticed. This is the most psychologically sophisticated trap. People don't just pay for features, they pay for identity. Paying for premium tier associated with creative professionals, high achievers, health-conscious people signals something to both subscriber and others. Subscription becomes part of self-perception. On one end, functional subscription, a utility bill, you pay because you need it. On other end, identity subscription, you pay because of who you believe you are when you have it. In 2026, we're seeing rise of what marketers openly call the lifestyle stack, a curated set of monthly subscriptions that together signal I am creative, productive, health-forward, culturally literate, and technologically fluent. The lifestyle stack can easily run $400 to $600 monthly. Ryan, 6 months later, a calm, uncluttered apartment, a phone that only pings with notifications that matter, a bank account actually moving upward. He looks unburdened. Financial freedom has a specific feeling. The subscription economy is not going away. Companies will keep building better, more psychologically sophisticated ways to extract recurring revenue. That is not cynicism. That is their literal business model. But knowing changes everything. But knowing the traps doesn't mean refusing to participate. It means participating on your terms. If this video changed how you see your own subscriptions, do one thing right now before you close this tab. Open your banking app and scroll your recurring charges. Just scroll. See what's there. That act of noticing, that's how it starts. One scroll, one moment of recognition, one subscription you didn't know you had. Awareness precedes action. Knowledge enables change. Noticing is the first step toward freedom.